OMG. OMG. It's a RDCR. Let's pump up the volume. Let's pump up the volume. Okay. We are live. Just received the notification, but why didn't I hear the ping? Why didn't I hear the ping? What's going on? 1 2 1 2 1 2. Turn me up in the cans. Turn me up in the cans. Okay, I'm way up in the cans. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio, the weekly wrap-up show. And boy, have we got news for you. Have we got news for you? Well, first and foremost, I forgot the title of my intro piece. You know, my little intro video, which is unfortunate because I tried to get it up and I didn't know where it was. What the hell is this? Oh, there's so much space at the bottom. That's no good. Hold on. Let's see if we can remedy it. That's outrageous. That's preposterous. Hold on. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. Worked out. I forgot the title of that intro video, and that's bugging me because you know I like to start off with the intro video, but I've given it a title. I can't remember what the damn title is. I can't remember what the name of it is. Let me try. Let's see, what is it? It's gone clean out of my head. How the hell is that humanly possible? How could I have forgotten the name of my intro video? Now I'm gonna have to. It's not a biggie. I'm gonna have to go and search for it. I have to go and search for it in my videos. Obviously, I'm not going to do that now, but it's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. It's preposterous. How could it happen to me? It's bugging me. It's outrageous. What's going on? Well, let me just drop the link in the chat. Immediately. Boom. Okay. Hello and welcome to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, first things first, let's go ahead and do the sound check to make sure my mic sounds right. Let's go ahead. All right. Boom. Okay. Let's cut the music and play the video. Let me hear my sound. Okay. Let's cut the music. First things first. Let's go ahead and do the sound check to make sure my mic. Okay. I find that's acceptable. You can hear a little bit of the drums. Well, I can hear it anyway. Okay. I'm seeing what's catching my peripheral vision. Okay, let me give you the breakdown, the rundown, the menu. Okay, so just today we hear that. Hold on, how are we gonna do this? We got Dan Aziz versus Rocky Fielding. We saw that. We watched that. If you were here on the RDCR, we covered that live. We covered that live on the RDCR, Leon Figures and I. And that's the Dan Aziz and the Rocky Fielding. So if you didn't catch that, then hey, it's there. It's still there. If you want to get the punch for punch. What else? Chris Billum Smith. We covered that as well. Leon Figures persuaded me to cover that. I know you don't know. I know you know. I pledged never to watch another Chris Billum Smith fight again because he's too much of a workman. Give him a high-vis vest or a donkey jacket. Too much of a workman for the Rafi's taste. And but I was persuaded to just give him 2 rounds. Give him 2 rounds. They said give him 2 rounds, Rafi. Give him 2 rounds. I relented. I said, okay, I got to give him 2 rounds. It's the respectable thing to do. he was, after all, allegedly the headliner. And Dan Aziz and Rocky Fielding, the co-headliner. But he was a ticket seller for that one. That was in his hometown of Bournemouth. But pretty soon after the thing started, I was sold on it. You see, AX, that's his initials, can't say his name. AX rocked Rocky Fielding. I think he was in the first round to his boots. Now, bear in mind that AX here looked like 2 weight classes lower than Chris Bellum Smith. So I was already in. I was all in, hoping to see a dramatic fight, and a dramatic fight it was indeed. You know what I mean? And if AX happened to stop Chris Bellum Smith against all odds, then the referee wouldn't have shed no tears. The referee wouldn't have shed no tears. So we're looking at that. Damn, I just talked about it. I just talked all about it. I think it was a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. Or 2 ago. It was a week or 2 ago, whenever the Teofimo Sandow Martin fight was 2 weeks ago now. And I was displeased. I was displeased by his wench, by his lady. I was displeased by the way she was carrying on. But there she is. Somebody else felt what the referee felt. And got a little thing, a little video clip, a little video piece. Quite innocuous. It's only short, but you get a flavor of the flavor that the referee got. You know what I mean? It's one of them flavors where you want it off your tongue. You get off my tongue. You know what I mean? Don't read too much into that. You know what I mean? Sometimes it comes out kind of not the way the one intends. You know what I mean? And then what else? Action-packed is full of stuff. Then I just heard word that innocent Joseph Parker is back. Innocent Joseph Parker is back. If you haven't seen the video, hey, check it out after the show. He's fighting a cat named what's his name? Jack Massey. Massey, or is it Macy? Is it Massey or is it Macy? Okay, where are we? Let me get into this. Okay, so we talk about that and done a video about that too. And then, of course, there is the road to Undisputed. We got a little video clip by none other than Bob Arum. And apparently the two parties, the parties of the combatants, have come together as one and said, yeah, let's do this. So Oleksandrusyk and Tyson Fury are coming together as one to get things done. I saw a little piece. Where was it on? Was it on Instagram, or was it a video comment? Was it a comment in the video? All up in the video, where someone said, "Oh well, at least they've given us what we want. At least, what's his name? Warren and Arum have given us what we want." And I wrote, yeah, at least they've stopped blocking. At least they've stopped blocking, giving us what we want. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. But on a more somber note, I think we start on a more somber note. What the hell happened there? Come back. Come on now. Work with me. Work with the Rafi. There we are. Oops. There we are. Oh. Okay. Top there, we see Terry Hall of the Specials, whose time with us here on planet Earth has come to an end, has expired. He has expired. He was in a band, an influential band back in the, what year was it? Was it the 80s? Was it the 90s? Was it the 80s? I'll pull up some data on that. And Marveloso Tone comes in the building without any hesitation and drops a rather large, well, it's a couple of coffees. That's a couple of coffees. That's a couple of big coffees up in the building. Much appreciated. And funny enough, talking about the cost of things, I was in the pound shop today. And I looked at some items, and I was, as a matter of fact, while I'm here, let me just post that video up to my Instagram. I was up in the pound shop today, my local pound shop, and let me post it up to my Instagram right about now so we can show you. So I can show you rather than tell you. Let me share that. Let me share that to my Instagram stories right about now. Right now. And the cost, the prices have gone up in certain instances by 50 to 75%. 50 to 75%. What's going on here? Okay, let's drop that down. So anybody want to know about the madness? There you have it. Anybody want to know about the madness? There you have it. Okay, so let's have a look at Terry. Hold on. Let's start this off with a little tribute. A little tribute to Terry Hall of the Specials. It's going down. Yep. All right. Cool. We got it. Okay. We're good. Okay. Cool. And the gang. And in comes the man like the Iron Kong, our man in the Caribbean. Iron Kong, how do you do?
I'm all right, Rafi. I'm just realizing that I've picked up some fat man traits. After I'm finished eating, I always want something sweet after. Yeah, that's a real fat man trait.
Oh dear.
So these days, to crave this sweet, need after eating a meal, just eat like raisins or something, and just eat a handful of raisins, and I'm good.
Yeah. Handful of raisins, that's good.
Have some almonds or something, and I'm fine.
Yeah. Or some watermelon. Watermelon is very good.
Watermelon, but I just realized, look, man, you a real fat man. You never used to crave sweet things after you eat a whole meal. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
I could go with something sweet. Real fat.
Yeah, so long as you keep it to a safe options. Safe options. As long as you stay with safe option, little watermelon, couple of raisins, little watermelon, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be fine. 2, 4, 6, 7. But let me just get this tribute, this quick tribute to Terry Hall. Let me get this tribute in the specials. First of all, specials. Let's bring up the details. They're a very influential band. The Specials band. Let's get some info on them. Hold on a second. Let's make sure you can see. I'm sharing my screen, so I ain't being selfish. The Specials. Okay. So where Terry Hall, 63, diagnosed. Wow. Terry Hall, self-assured. Specials bassist Terry Hall passes. The Specials. Why did the Specials break up? Where did the Specials come from? Okay, let's go with that. Okay, the Special. Can you even see that? Hold on. Let's bring this up. Okay, the Specials were an English new wave ska band. They were originally from Coventry, England, and formed in 1977. They were part of the ska revival in Britain in the late 70s and early 80s. The Specials performing at Brixton London Academy in 2009 as part of their 30th anniversary tour, seen there. So they were a big band. They were two-tone brand, the label, two-tone label, and it was a great time. It was a great time in the 80s. The Specials on their two-tone label, a kind of ska revival band, ska, a precursor to reggae music, and it was great. It was great, and they're one of my favorite bands. As a matter of fact, I think I have their 12-inch. I think I have their album on vinyl, and I have it on CD. I think was that the first album? I think that's the only album I've got on vinyl and CD, or one of the only ones, one of the few. And their lead singer, Terry Hall, he has passed. And I think it's only fitting. It's only right and fitting that, Rafi gives them a little salute, as they were one of my favorite bands. The Specials are a great band. Two-tone movement broke down a lot of barriers. Yeah, well, the two-tone movement was black and white. So there was a black and white thing. So there's definitely a barrier breaking. The two-tone thing, the two-tone record label, the two-tone bands, they all had black and white participants. It's very important. It was great. And moreover, more than that, the music was good. So very influential. Absolute shame. Saddened, but damn, what can you say? It's life, isn't it? It's life. So right about now, Timothy Thomas in the building. Good evening, Mr. Dawkins. Yes, the 80s was happening. I was a rude boy before a soul head. I loved the Specials. My dad had all the original records. Yeah, I got the 12-inch. I got the vinyl LP and the CD of the same LP. I think that's one of the only records that have the vinyl and the CD of the same thing, same LP. So they were incredible, great, loved them, and the music was fantastic. I think I have to they're probably going to demonetize this live if I play a little bit of their music. If I play a little bit of music, they're probably going to demonetize, but who gives a rat's ass? You know what I'm saying? It's the quality. Quality is the most important thing. That was the quality. I came in this thing to do a quality show. And let me see if I can blow this up. There you go. A little bit. Yeah, I came in this thing to do a quality show, and that is paramount. Paramount. So Terry Hall there at the front. Great vocalist. Loved it. Love the Specials. Love the Specials. Still do. I will always have a place in my heart for the Specials. They're fantastic in Rafi's formative years. Okay. So let's come out of that and let's give them their salute. We're going to salute them. How am I going to do this? I'm going to go into my What is it? Am I going into Instagram? I'm going into Instagram. It should be on my stories. Excuse me. Let's go into Instagram in the Rafi stories. And should be able to put it up. OMG. Let's go back. Is it still there? Yeah, still there. Hold on. Boom. Okay, let's share my screen. Where we at? Nope. Yep. Now I already put that in. Okay, let me pin that. Forgot to pin it. All right, there we go. Pin it. All right, that's pinned. Okay, and let's share my screen and giving a 1 minute salute. Or is it 30 seconds or is it 1 minute? I think it lasts 1 minute. I think it lasts 1 minute. Let's do the 1 minute salute. That was one of the most bizarre things. The skinheads love ska. That's mad. It's crazy. Skinheads love ska. I always found that bizarre. I'm sure there's a reason, there's a rationale behind it. I love Prince Buster and the original ska. Crazy. But Too Much Too Young. Yep, fantastic. I was singing that today. You done too much. Much too young. You're married with a kid. And the lyrics are funny as hell. And you should be having fun with Nogame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play a bit of that too. But let's drop this. Let's drop that track and let's give them the 1 minute salute. With all the clubs are being closed down.
This place.
Okay. So what? I think I may have circumvented. Okay. Sorry, but I have to show you this. I have to show everybody this. Doritos used to be £1. £1, 100 pence, 100 pennies. It went up to 125. And now that's a 25% increase. And now they've gone to 175. That's a 50% increase on the 125 and 75% increase on the original £1. This is in the pound shop, ladies and gentlemen. Those 75% increase. Jesus. 75% increase. Madness. Okay. It's coming like a ghost town. All the clubs are being closed down. Okay, folks. I think I need to play Too Much Too Young. They might demonetize me for that, but I'm the Rafi gonna do it anyway because that's why I came into this thing, to feed the people quality. So hold on. Can you even see that? Don't play style. The original skinheads weren't fascists. Well, there you go. That might make sense. That makes sense. That's why they had the love of the ska. But Too Much Too Young. Got to bring it in. Got to do. Never heard of ska music. Definitely before my time. What? Ska. SKA. I'm sure you have. Okay, but we got to bring in. We got to do Too Much Too Young. Let's find Too Much Too Young. The windows are a lot of windows open around here. I'm gonna have to shut some down. How many I got open? 2, 4, 6. Okay, we can risk another one. Yeah, let's do Too Much Too Young. the classic. And people sing along at home to this one if you know it. Too much too young specials comes straight up. What version of this? What version is this? What version is this? Too much too young. Too much too young. We're gonna have to give him a little 1 minute send off with this. You're married with a kid when you should be having fun with me. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's show. Let's show. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. Let's show. And get that right. Am I showing it properly? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You done too much too young. When you should be having fun with me. No, give me no more. No, we ain't. Burden on the welfare state. Much too young. You're married with a kid when you. No more picnic. I'll be a rose in a bed of roses. Don't wanna be famous. Need to have the same man as you. Done too much too young. Married with a kid, but you could be having fun with me. Oh, don't give it no more. Okay, folks, and there you have it. That was the specials. Very influential band in the UK back in the day. Brilliant music. So what we're saying here. Yo, it's your local pound stretcher as well. Poundland. It's happening in a Poundland near you too. Mini cheddars have been cheapified. Jacob's crackers now taste like cardboard. Oh Lord. Jacob's crackers always tasted like cardboard. If you taste more cardboard than it used to, then OMG. What's going on here? Don't give me no more pick me. Always love that line. Love that line myself. I was singing that this morning. Oh, don't give it, no more pick me. I don't like Doritos, far too much marination. Yo, try the red Doritos. Try the red packet Doritos, man. Them things are peppery on the tongue. Peppery. Not a fan of the corn. Harry. I understand. Me, yeah, I think they dry you out. You need to drink like a pint of water after you have. You need cheese and butter with crackers. You need cheese. I don't know about the butter. Good Lord, man. Leave the butter. Just slap some cheese on there. Yeah, slap some cheese on your Jacob's cream crackers for sure. But I think we've done the specials. Good. I think we've saluted them. Let me put a banner up. I think we saluted them. R.I.P. Terry Hall. R.I.P. Terry Hall of the specials. Specials of the specials. Let's boom. R.I.P. Terry Hall of the specials. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, scroll. Yep. Okay. I think we've give him a send off. We give him a proper send off. Yep. Give him the proper send off. That's Terry Hall of the Specials. Okay. Salute to them, to him. Salute to him. Okay. I should use that picture. That's a great picture. I like that picture. Okay. But we got to come out to that now. Where is that? We got to come out to that now and get into, I was going to say, get into the music, get into the boxing. What we got here? Yes. We got Aaron Daly up in the building. The Leon Figures. The Iron Kong. Scrolling down. The Philip Carl Roberts. I'm about to head out for a tipple, so I can't join the panel. Gutted because the watch along was fun. It was a fun watch along. Oh, Ace 82 up in the building. Heading out for a tipple at these kind of hours. Leon Figures living it up. Mind you, it's around the Christmas time. Probably a works thing. Might be a works thing. Ace 1992 up in the building. How you doing, my friend? Donkey is so harsh. Donkey jacket. Entertaining little scrap. Carl Billum Smith. Scrap was entertaining indeed while it lasted. What are we saying? That's the Tone up in the building. The Fight Doctor up in the building. And decent Saturday night fight card. It's free, of course. Okay. And of course, Tone has blessed the chat. Put a bit of color in the chat. That's what we like. Put a bit of color in the chat. And that's how we came onto the price of Doritos. Because that's too big. That's 2 large coffees. 2 large coffees. So much appreciation goes out to the Tone for that. Bring a bit of color in the chat. Okay. What's this? I haven't had them in a while, so I'll have to check them. Jake, I love Jacob's butter and cheese. Butter? You don't put the butter with the cheese. Good Lord, man. Come on, that's too much grease. Just have one or the other, either butter or the cheese, and I'll just go with the cheese. Check them out. Okay. So let's get into the present day now. We've done the special tribute. Now let's get into what's happening now. How many bags of Doritos does it cover, though? How many bags of Doritos? How many bags? About 5. There's about 5 bags of Doritos in there, about 25 grams. About 25 bags of Doritos. That's a lot of money. 50% increase, 50 to 75% increase. That's a lot of money. I'm not buying them no more. They're coming off my list. I ain't buying them no more out of principle. It's too much. Not that I used to buy them a lot anyway, but still, I think you understand what the ref is saying. Okay. So let's get into what's happening now in the boxing. Where are we? Iron Kong, did you catch the Dan Aziz fight or the Chris Billum Smith? I think it was you I was talking to when I said I would never watch a Chris Billum Smith fight again. There's a message that I didn't see. Okay. Yeah, no problemo. I'll come back to the Iron Kong, or the Iron Kong will get back to me. No problemo when he's available. No probs. There we are. Okay, good. So super 2 coffees to the super chat. Okay, I get you. What's that? 2.5 bags of the multi-pack. I get you. Cool in the gang. Okay. So what are we saying? We're saying, yeah. If you want to see the breakdown of the Dan Aziz versus Rocky Fielding and Chris Bellum-Smith against versus AX, because I can't pronounce his name, so we call him AX. Then go check out the live that we did on Saturday. You get 4 packets. Nice.
Yeah, Rafi, sorry about that.
No problem, but I think it's 5 packets. You get 4. No, it's 5 packets. I'm pretty sure it's 5 packets that you get now. 5 packets of Doritos. 5 packets. 5 packets. Yes, Iron Kong. Did you catch any of that card, the Dan Aziz or the Chris Bellum-Smith?
Just highlights. I mean, a Chris Bellum-Smith fight is pretty much the same fight every fight. No matter who he fighting, he always look like Chris Bellum-Smith on the verge of death.
Yeah.
Hate to see this guy fight.
Yes.
He just looks awful. I don't know. I saw people saying, give him a time. I'm like, people saying he not ready for it. Look, this guy is ready than he not gonna get no better.
No.
He is who he is.
Yeah.
Try put him in a fight with for a title shot now. Because if he fight at least Riakpo. Riakpo ain't great neither.
No.
But he better than Chris Bellum-Smith.
Yes.
I promise you.
Yes.
But I don't know. Chris Bellum-Smith is just it don't matter who this guy fighting. He just always look like he's struggling. Like he last legs and then he pull it out in the end. It's like,
well, this guy would look like he was 2 weight classes lighter than him, and he had him rocked to the core in the first round.
Oh my God.
Had him rocked to the core. Rocked to the core.
Yeah, it's terrible. I remember having a conversation with a certain account online on Twitter, and which I now I'm trying to stir the boxing too much on Twitter because it gets weird. And he's trying to tell me when Bellum-Smith went back to Bournemouth or whatever for headlining a card with Sky. Oh, Eddie Hearn. I'm like, bro, Chris Bellum-Smith is a guy who is good for undercards. You can't hinge nothing on Chris Bellum-Smith. This guy will go no further than where he is.
Yeah.
He's European champ, British champ. He's done well.
Yeah.
But he might be able to beat at least one of the current champions at cruiser.
Yeah.
He might be able to beat the guy Gulamarian, but I'm not quite sure. He might beat him because Gulamarian and them and people like Macabo are not active people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Bellum-Smith is active.
Yeah.
But I mean, Rafi, I don't know. The guy is just
horrible. Horrible. Give him a high vest jacket. He's a workman. He's a worksman. Give him a high vis jacket. That's what I always say. High vis vest. Give him a high vis vest when he's in the ring. So
I mean, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, boxing needs people like that, but
yeah.
I mean,
he ain't no man attraction to me. Sorry.
Nah, man. He's a good guy to put on like the third fight before the main fight, the main event.
For real. Timothy Thomas writes. Hold on a second. Let me get this straight. Let me get something. Let me clarify something up in there. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. Okay, so Timothy Thomas writes, Mr. Dawkins and panel, can Aziz become a world champion, or is he just good domestic and Euro level? Can he be as good as Hagler as he wears the shorts? Well, for a start, asking him to be as good as Hagler, that's a big ask. So I say let's put that to one side. I mean, being as good as Hagler, I mean, come on now. That's highly improbable. Can he be a world champion? Can he be a light? And let me bring up the light heavyweight rankings because he's a light heavyweight. Let me bring up the light heavyweight rankings and let's have a looky. All right. Light heavyweight boxing rankings. World rankings. Do I have to put world, or is he going to just help me out? Is he just going to be cool? List of heavyweight rankings. Okay. I hope this is cool. I hope this is going to be cool. All right. Don't look bad. Let's have a look. Ring light. Okay, let me share this. This looks acceptable. This looks acceptable. Let's stop sharing that and let's start sharing this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Let's bring that down. All right. Let's see. Okay, so ring light heavyweight champion. So that's vacant for whatever reason. A ring. We're looking at the ring. One is. Let's see if you can see that clearly. Okay, I think you can. One is a Bivol. Two is better. Is he beating Bivol? Not anytime soon, in my opinion. Is he beating Better Beef? Not anytime soon, in my opinion. Is he beating Callum Smith? Potentially, but Callum Smith is very good. Is he beating Ramirez? Possibly. Brown? Possibly. It's possible. If you ask me if he could be a world champion, it's possible. It's possible. But the two kings right about now, Bivol and Better Beef, Beterbiev. You know, the Yards. Where's Yard? There's Yards, number 8. Yard is going to be fighting Beterbiev soon. Anybody who saw my interview with Spencer Fearon will know that Spencer Fearon's got a lot of confidence in Yard. And you people will say, well, he would, wouldn't he? They're in the same camp. But I think it's genuine confidence. I think Spencer Fearon has genuine confidence that Yard can upend Beterbiev. Me? Do I have as much confidence as Spence has? No, I don't. But I'm willing to see. I don't believe in. There's no such thing as an unbeatable fighter. No such thing as an unbeatable fighter. So I'm prepared to watch that. I'm prepared to see. I think in the fullness of time, can Dan Aziz rise to world champion? I certainly do. I certainly do believe that's a possibility. Is it likely? I'll say it's a possibility. That's what I'm saying. It's a possibility. This is the top 10 Ring Magazine top 10. Can he beat Craig Richards? I think he's got a good chance. Pascal. Well, does Pascal going with the head? Somebody's going to get the head gash wide open in that one. Yard. Well, that's an interesting fight. That's an interesting fight. That's a hell of a fight. Is that a 50-50? Good Lord. Boatsi. Oh, they got Boatsi ahead of Yard. That's a tough fight there. Smith. That's a tough fight right there. This light heavyweight category is highly competitive. It's highly competitive. Iron Kong, would you like to share your thoughts on this topic? Can you see the?
Yeah, I can see it. Has Dan Aziz fought any of the four Brits that is on here right now?
I'm saying no, but I'm going to go and check on BoxRec just to make sure. But I'm saying no.
Let me start from there.
Dan Aziz fighter. Let's have a look. Dan Aziz, Lewisham, light heavy. That's the one. And it's funny because his nickname his alias is Super. And funnily enough, I have a friend who has a nickname called Super, who looks very much like Dan Aziz. I just realized his nickname is Super, so that's kind of funny as hell. Because every time I see Dan Aziz, I see my friend nicknamed Super. And they look very, very much alike. And now I realize they got the same nickname. Okay, so he's fought Rocky Fielding, Shakan Peters, Hosea Burton. He's beat. Who else? Which of the top guys has he faced? No. He ain't faced none of them guys. No. What's going on here? Is Iron Kong on mute? I think Iron Kong is on mute, yeah. So we'll refresh the question.
No, sorry. You had sure if he had fight anybody from there?
Nope. He has
So
not.
he ain't fight none of Boatsi, Yard, Smith,
Nope.
Richards, none of them?
Nope. None of them.
That's odd.
None of them. Well, it's not really because they're all coming up. So they're all coming up. So, but yeah. I can hear you saying it's odd. Yeah. You'd expect to have met at some point. No.
So then,
The highest. The most notable names that we will know is Rocky Fielding, who just fought. He fought Shakan Peters and beat him, obviously, and he fought Hosea Burton. So he hasn't been fighting the cream of the crop. He hasn't been fighting the cream of the crop. No.
okay. Well, from what I've seen of the guy, decent, solid fighter. Maybe it's catching people at the right time. Depends on who is the champion.
Yeah.
Right. Depends on who is the champion and when he catches it. If it's Dimitri Bivol at any point, because Bivol is not an old guy, he's not beating Bivol at all.
No.
Beterbiev has been known to take punishment, get dropped. He's gotten dropped by Callum Johnson. He might drop him, right? Because Beterbiev is a guy who's there to be hit. Yeah. He's a come forward guy. He's trying to overpower you and, do damage to you. So Aziz might get a chance there. In terms of the other people, Marcus Brown, I don't even know what Marcus Brown is really about. Kind of a dirty fighter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might beat Joe Smith.
Yes, I too.
He might beat John Pascal at this point in his career.
Yeah.
The issue for me with Aziz is that the fights you need are elsewhere.
Yeah.
A Craig Richards fight would have been something decent.
Yeah.
But I guess working with Boxer, why doesn't Boxer try at least game a Joe Smith fight? Right? The fights need are elsewhere. The Callum Smith fight is elsewhere. He needs an opponent. They were boozing around Lyndon Arthur. I think Callum Smith would brutalize Lyndon Arthur.
Yeah.
So I think the Dan Aziz fight would be a little better, but I don't know. I think for him to be a champion, he has to be at the right time because I don't see him necessarily beating the two champions at the moment. And out of the rest 8 people, I could see him beating at least 2. Number 6 and number 8 at the moment. I'm not sure about Brown. Zordo is a really big guy.
Yes.
And Zordo might give him some problem, but I don't necessarily see him beating anyone else.
Yeah, I think he needs to fight the top guys, and he hasn't really been fighting the top guys. Like I say, the only top guys he's fought really is Rocky Fielding, and after that you're looking at Shakan Peters, and after that you're looking at Hosea Burton. So Dan Aziz has more work to do, so we can really find out his levels. Got work to do. It's got more work to do. More work to be done. Okay. So I think we can get rid of that now. Boom. And let us proceed. Okay. So what we're looking at, let's get the thing back up on the screen so we know what we're talking about. Where is it? Boom. Okay, so where are we at now? Okay, so we talked about those 2 fights. Dan Aziz took care of Rocky Fielding, knocked him out with a body shot. Love to see that. Chris Billam-Smith got rocked several times by the smaller guy before finishing him, I think, in round 5. But I enjoyed that only because Chris Billam-Smith was getting rocked and wobbled. It was funny. It was amusing. So I was amused. What we got? Oh yeah. So now we have the return of Joseph Parker versus, what's this cat's name? Joseph Parker versus, what's his name again? Hold on. Parker versus Jack Macy. Jack Macy, we got an article. Let's pull up the article. Let's pull it up. Boom. Stop that. Boom. Bring this up. Let's have a look at the article. Okay, so Joseph Parker. Let me see that. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so Joseph Parker and Richard Riakporhe have been added to the Chris Eubank versus Liam Smith undercard in Manchester. Let's move that along. Okay, Richard Riakporhe there. Okay, so heavyweight Joseph Parker. Let me see that on the screen. Heavyweight Joseph Parker and cruiserweight Richard Riakporhe will fight on the undercard of Chris Eubank Jr.'s bout with Liam Smith on January the 21st. And as a matter of fact, while I'm here, while I can think about, while I'm thinking about it, let me just do a quick poll. Who wins? Who wins? Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Eubank Jr. or JR, let's put it on, or Liam Smith. Or Liam Smith, who wins? Question mark. Okay, that's the community. Okay, and while that's going on, let us continue with the article. Okay, so New Zealander Joseph Parker returns for the first time since being stopped by Joe Joyce against Jack Macy in Manchester. Okay, the interesting thing about Macy is that Macy has never fought at heavyweight before. So that's quite interesting. Macy is stepping up to heavyweight for the first time to face Parker, a former world champion in the division. Macy has been pushing for a big fight and he'll jump at this test against Joseph Parker. He's got huge support in Manchester and now he'll be fighting one of the biggest names in the sport. So what am I thinking about that? I'm thinking, well, why not put him against an established heavyweight? Why are you putting him in there against a cruiserweight? But I think it's pretty simple and plain that they want to put Joseph Parker in there against a safe bet, somebody who should be a safe bet against beating. Macy, I can't say he stands out. His name stands out to me. He's got Richard Riakporhe on his resume. He got been beaten by Richard Riakporhe previous to this. I don't see him beating. Joseph Parker in his first fight at heavyweight. I don't see it personally. One Smack Macy. That's his tagline. That's his nickname. One Smack Macy. What's going on here? What's going on here? For the British light heavyweights faced each other, we see some great fights. It's a shame. Yep. I agree with that. A tournament would be good, like the WBSS, but just for the British light heavyweights. Yeah, that would be great. There's a lot of talent in the light heavyweight division in Britain right about now.
You know, Rafi,
Yeah.
you know, you're talking about Parker, but that's
Yeah.
Joseph Parker MO, you know.
Yeah.
It's just how he do. You
Mm.
know, he got used to being with Eddie Hearn fighting all these cans for
Mm.
big money over on the zone. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Fought Leah Pye and Shondell Winters and all these sort of people, right?
Yeah.
Getting a tough fight with Derek Chisora, lose, well, in my opinion, last one,
Yeah.
won the next one. But
Mm.
then he leaves, right? Goes over to Sky,
Mm.
gets walked by Joe Joyce, and then goes. This is probably the lowest I've seen Parker go
Yeah.
since he's become well known.
Yeah.
Jack Massey or Macy, whoever this person is. I mean, this person here, somebody was talking about, you know, he should fight Jordan Thompson, you know, in some kind of eliminating the IBF because
Mm.
they're both cruiserweights.
Mm.
And now I see he coming up to be a fat heavyweight to
Ha.
fight Joseph Parker. I mean,
Ha.
what we talking about here? Joseph Parker career is in the absolute dirt. At the
Mm.
very least, you could put him to fight Fraser Clark.
Yeah.
At the
Yeah.
very least, you're gonna Jack this guy, Jack. No, don't get me wrong.
Mm.
I don't know nothing about Jack Massey and his abilities. I'm saying he's not a heavyweight, and Joseph Parker has no business fighting him. Somebody in the chat put up some good names for Joseph Parker. What about Martin Bakoli? You know what I'm saying? What about Zhang? Go back with, well, you know, can't go back with Eddie Hearn, obviously, because you're a boxer,
Ha.
right? A boxer not gonna send you back to no one else, especially Eddie Hearn, where you just come from,
Yeah.
to fight. You know, but Hunter, I think they're trying to make that fight. They're ready to fight. The fight fell through.
Mm.
Hell, fight Kubrat Pulev. I agree. Kubrat Pulev, fight Kubrat Pulev.
Yeah.
He ain't doing
Yeah.
nothing these days.
Yeah. That's a solid heavyweight.
Otto Wallin don't have nothing to do. He gonna be in some 8 rounder in January or something like that there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in some gymnasium somewhere in America.
Ha.
I mean, these are decent fights to have. But it's like Joseph Parker just want to chill out, you know, run around behind Tyson Fury and fight nobody. And this is what a boxer paying this man big money for. Really? You know, it's like Sky Sports is a more established platform than the Zone. I get why Eddie Hearn tried to get Joseph Parker services fighting bums up. And I mean, I say bums because, you know, these are human beings we're talking about, but fighting lesser opposition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he gone over to boxer to do the same thing. And you know, the guy management is such a joke. Such a joke. They don't know what they want to do with Joseph Parker, but he's pretty much content with fighting this type of competition. I mean, Jack Massey, Rafi, come on, man.
Jack Massey. Well, you know, it's like you say, it is him. It's Parker's MO. Taking a page out of Tyson Fury, or he already had that page. Parker already had that page. Yeah, Jack Massey. Clearly, it's pretty obvious what it is. It's a gimme. It's a gimme. It's pretty much a gimme. They're giving him a gimme, and that's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Makes sense. They both lost. Makes sense. They both lost to Joyce. Parker v. Price. Price is pretty much retired now. I'm pretty sure Price is retired. But where's that list? Parker should be fighting a top 15 like Wallin. Yeah, Wallin would be good. Zhilei Zhang. Yeah, I don't know if Zhilei Zhang wants him though. I think Zhilei Zhang wants something bigger, but still Parker's still in the top 15. So yeah, Hunter. Yeah, that's a good list. El Gramos up in the building. Bakoli, that's a good, interesting one. Bakoli, because he's on the rise after beating Yoka over there in France. Pulev, that's a very solid list. That's a solid list. Joseph the Groupie Parker. Oh, he don't want to fight. He's adopted big brother. Comedian business. That's some clown ass business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of your career, when your kids look back and they say, hold on, why didn't you fight? why didn't you fight Fury? He says, no, it was my big brother. It was my big brother. He says, yeah, I haven't seen him in 30 years. No, but at the time, he was my big brother. Nonsense. Complete and utter nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You as a friend, that's what you do for your friend. You fight your friend. Give him that big payday. Give him that big pay packet. Parker at his best around 240. Yeah, no more than 240. Probably 235. Probably best. Why does Fury want to be like Parker? Why does Parker want to be like Fury so bad? It's mad. They're even trying to put on weight and get fat. Seems like he's got an identity crisis. OMG. That's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. And with that, it reminds me to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. I don't think I said that today. Come on, people. Let me refresh to see who's hit that like button. Oh dear, that's not good. That's a poor return. Smash the like button. If you're in here and you're enjoying the show, smash the like button. Yeah. Shouldn't really have to remind you, but I will remind you. Smash that like button as it helps with the algorithms. You know what I'm saying? It helps with the algorithms. There's 15 watching now and only nine likes. I find that highly improbable. Don't be lazy. Don't be a dummy. Smash it. It helps with the algorithms. It helps, which in turn helps people find the show. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, they're narrow. They have a very narrow band of what they actually show you. So if somebody's a subscriber, but they haven't watched for a while, YouTube will probably just kind of filter them out and they won't see the show. That's why a lot of people ask me, what's happened to the show? I said, the show's still going. The show's still going. You know what I mean? Just type in the name, the actual name, the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. You know what I mean? No problemo. No problem. Okay, so always remember to hit that like button, please. Otherwise, you're doing the show a disservice, doing the channel a disservice. So where are we now? Layla, that's a funny comment. That made me laugh. That's good. That's true though. He's like a bridesmaid to Fury holding his cape. He's holding his jockstrap carrier. Come on, let's be honest. He's Fury's jockstrap carrier. Let's be honest about this. Parker is at his best in the rain. Parker is at his best in the rain. I don't know what the hell that means. Smash that like button, please. Bruce, Gas, Boxing, and Jazz up in the building. How do you do, Bruce? Good to have you up in here. So what we saying? Okay, the poll is up. Who wins? Chris Eubank Jr. or Liam Smith? That's the poll that we got going right about now. The link to jump on the chat is also up there. What are we doing now? I think we just talked about Joseph Parker. Let's get the thumbnail back on up. Where are we? Oh, not that. Yeah, this. That's what I'm looking for. Parker. Coat. Parker. Oh, Parker. I do sport a Parker myself. That's one of my favorite coats right about now. It's good. It's very good. I like it. I like my Parker. I have two Parkers. I also have a green one. What are we looking at? Has AJ settled with a trainer yet? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? Parker Colt, gotcha. Much younger than he looks. Peace, Mr. Much younger than he looks. OMG. Beef Jerky got this. Yeah, he lost me again now. Has AJ settled with the trainer yet? Well, he's over there at he's over there with Derek. What's his name? Derek. What's that cat's name? Errol Spence Jr.'s coach. Derek something. Lots of questions firing at me. There's lots of them. We're gonna have to get back to that, all of that stuff, because really, right about now, we have to talk about. I'm going to cover them, but first and foremost, we got to talk about the big breaking news. The big breaking news that broke today. Let me see how many windows I got open, so I can maybe shut down a couple of them, so we don't get no lagging. Don't get no sagging. What's that? Thanks. Oh, it's tricky. I'm gonna have to get rid of it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get rid of that one. Because I'm gonna have to. Where am I going with this? I did, but I wanted France to win. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I know where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going. Okay, we're going to listen to Bob Arum. Let's do Bob Arum. Hold on. Okay. Let's get Bob Arum in to talk about. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's
also there's the possibility of seeing a couple of significant offers.
Okay, so let me share that. Let me share this. Boom.
Rafi, sorry about that.
No problem.
Sorry about that. I had a very important phone call there from an architect who is supposed to be designing something for me. Sorry, go ahead, my bad.
That's good. No. That's not a problem. You gotta keep business deep. Gotta keep ahead on the business front. Here's some feedback. Okay.
From my end?
1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, I think we're good now.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, so Bob Arum has spoken. About, well, let him say for himself.
Wants to say, and we have agreed to fight each other. The two fighters have agreed to fight each other.
Okay,
Yes.
So Tyson Fury and Oleksandrusyk have agreed to fight each other.
And we're balancing a couple of significant offers from the Mideast.
Okay, so the Middle East, the Rafi has kind of expressed his doubts about how much the Middle East would be prepared to back this fight. I don't know how they feel about the amount of Tyson Fury's kind of character, the beer swilling, the whorehouse visiting, crack house aficionado. I didn't know how they would respond to him, but Bob Arum has said there have been a couple of offers, so got no reason not to believe him. So there's a couple of offers coming in on that front.
And also there's the possibility of doing the fight in the UK at Wembley.
Okay, and then there's the possibility of doing a fight in the UK at Wembley.
Okay, to our partners last Friday at my house in Las Vegas.
So last Friday at his house in Las Vegas, Aegis Climas visited Usyk's representative.
And it'll happen within the first 4 months.
And the fight's going to go down within the first quarter of 2023. First quarter of 2023.
With 2 adults,
Oh, you're dealing with 2 adults? Okay, interesting.
Man, both as an athlete and as an intellect. So they want to fight. Both of them want to fight.
They both want the fight. Okay.
The UK is still in the running to potentially.
So the UK is still in the running?
From this year was that in April, when fighting Dylan White, I was preparing to go over to London. Friends who I invited from the States went, and they said it was one of the best moments in sports that they've ever had. It was so exciting, and it just blew them away.
Okay, so the American visitors came over to Tottenham Hotspurs. Well, hold on, where was it? Were they talking about Wembley? No, they're talking about Wembley. Wembley, so that would have been the Dillian White fight. That was a Wembley. Okay, they were blown away. They were blown away by it.
Still talking about it.
And they're still talking about it.
So, again, to go back to Wembley and do a fight before 95,000 people.
95,000 people at Wembley.
For me, really stirs up the blood.
Stirs up the blood. Stirs up the blood.
It would have a kind of major global resonance as well.
Oh, it would be crazy. It would be just wonderful. But again, fighters have a very relatively short life.
Fighters have a relatively short lifespan, and so they gotta maximize.
So if the money,
if the money over in the Arab land is significantly better, then clearly they're gonna have to think about that.
Real.
If the money's real, is that what he's saying? You don't know if the money's real? If the bag is real, they don't know if the bag is real. Hold on.
And that has to be taken into consideration.
Hold on. Is he questioning whether the money's real?
Real. And has been proposed to us is real.
Whoa.
So if the money which has been proposed to us is real.
Okay, headline. If I'm a headline guy, I'm saying that Bob Arum questions whether the Arab money is real. Questions whether the Arab money is real. If I'm writing headlines, that's a headline for you. OMG. Okay. Philip Roberts, the Rwanda. Iron Kong's having a house built in the Rondo Valley. OMG. Okay, so there you have it. It looks like they're talking. Could be in the Arab, and it could be in the Arab land, or it could be at Wembley. Bob sounds like he's trying to talk himself to sleep. A new wing on the mansion. No, I think Kong has mentioned before that he's got a plot of land elsewhere, so he's looking to expand the Kong household. No, not the household. The land, the house, bigger and better.
The land holdings of Iron Kong Enterprises.
That's the one. Mob boss needs to hang them up, please. Check the hat. upon his head. Hey, it looks like it's coming to fruition. It looks like it's coming to fruition. You know, it might be in the UK as well. Might be in the UK as well. That would be awesome. I don't know why I'm not going. So I don't know why I'm excited that it might be in the UK. Well, if it's in the UK, it's just at the right time for us. It's not going to be in America because, you know, you'll get locked up. Tyson Fury can't go to America. He'll get locked up because of his Kinahan connections. I have it on good authority that when Coogan went over there, when his plane landed over there, they had him in handcuffs. I've got it on very good authority from a very, very credible, high-ranking source. They had him in handcuffs, and Coogan ain't been the same since. So Tyson Fury can't go to America, can't step foot in America. And his contract with Bob should have been over by now, but because he can't fulfill his contract with Bob, Bob's getting his percentage off all his fights until he fulfills his contractual obligation to fight X amount of fights in America. But if Tyson Fury can never step foot in America again, then Bob has just done another pimp move. Bob's just done another pimp move. He's getting pimp money off every Tyson Fury fight until Tyson Fury fulfills his contractual obligations to have X amount of fights in America, and Tyson Fury can't do that. So Bob's just sitting there creaming, getting his pimp money from Tyson Fury. OMG. Would be nice of Bob to grace the show. Yeah, he should grace the show, man. He should grace the show. Come grace the show. Come sit down around the table. Bob hit 91. Dang. 91 is still going. You know what I'm saying? People dropping like flies. You know what I mean? So what's going on here? I think Fury's going to string Usyk along like they did AJ and end up fighting Joyce or someone else. I hope he don't do that. You know, he's got a bad reputation. He'll get a bad reputation if he does that again.
No, I think he'll have to. I don't think he has a choice in the matter right now. I think he has to. You know, oh, I'm not going to fight for the IBF. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just more Tyson Fury nonsense. He'll fight Usyk. Fight Usyk. You know, so. At this point, there's really nothing else for him to do. You know, it's just how it goes.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do it. He's gonna have to do it. He can't keep on ducking out and besmirch his reputation even further. Although a lot of people are buying his crapola. A lot of people are buying his crapola. You know, weirdly.
Tyson Fury is the only man who could. Well, let me not say only man, because someone asked you about the World Cup football the other day, and you know I have my thoughts on that.
Yeah,
the aftermath of it. But Tyson Fury has been able to do and say anything. It's weird how times change, right? When Tyson, before and just after he beat Vladimir Klitschko, the British public didn't like him.
No.
Didn't like him. He talked too much. He talked too much, you know, unruly things, and he says too much, whatever. He comes back, beats Deontay Wilder. Anthony Joshua loses, and Tyson Fury is the darling of England, right?
He's the darling all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, he's the darling. He still talks the same nonsense. Still talks the same nonsense, but Anthony Joshua has lost. And that now has made him the darling or whatever. There's other things involved there too, but I won't make you lose subscribers again. So I'll leave that.
Well, we know that there's like I say, the way I put it is like this. When you had the Jackson 5, all of a sudden from Utah emerged a band called the Osmonds. And it's shocking to me how many people don't know the Osmonds. Don't know who the Osmonds are, because the Osmonds, they came up. Hold on. First of all, let me do a couple of things. Firstly, I'm going to close the poll. End that poll now. That's step 1. Step 2 is on. Step 2 is now I'm going to hold on. I want to wait for the poll results. Where's the poll results? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so that's step one. And let me put the results of the poll. Let me put the results of the poll up. Okay, so I'm going to come to that now. Who wins? Chris Eubank Jr. 57% or Liam Smith 42%. So we got and they call it puppy love. And Donnie and Marie, yeah, and little Jimmy. Okay, so some people know, but I'm going to have to ask the question. I'm going to have to put it in a poll for a specific reason. Are you familiar with the band called the Osmonds or Osmonds? I don't know. Either way. Let's put a question mark on that. And there's a reason I'm asking the question. Yes, no. Okay, so and the story goes. Well, I'm telling the story. I've said it before. Why is Bob still there? Why is Bob still up there? Okay, it's pertinent. It's appropriate. Hold on. Where's the poll? There you go. So Christopher Eubank Jr. 57% of people believe he wins, and Liam Smith 42%. It's a close fight. But anyway, so with regards to this Tyson Fury thing, Tyson Fury was a moderate selling guy. I think his previous high gate was 37,000, 30,000, something like that. So it wasn't a big seller. Joshua started selling out stadiums, and now of late, Fury started selling out stadiums. Well, he did it with what's his name, Dillian Whyte at first, Wembley. Cool. Then the 60,000, was it 60,000? A lot of those seats went cheap, but it wasn't Fury and Warren who took the hit, because they sold the ticket at market value. It was the scalpers that took the hit. Scalpers were selling the tickets at up to half price, and even less than that. Some of the biggest seats were going for a fraction, one third of the price, a quarter of the price. So the ticket scalps took an absolute scalping, but the place got filled out. Okay, and this is where I come to the Osmonds analogy. Okay, so in America, you had a band called the Jackson 5, and they were massive. And then from out of Utah, they found a band, in Mormon country, Mormon. As a matter of fact, rat-a-tat-tat, why not pull up a picture of the Osmonds. The Osmonds musical group. The Osmonds. Okay. Oh, there they are. The Osmonds. Can I open that? Oh no, that's not good. Oh, pictures. Give me images. The Osmonds. Okay. So let's open that. Open image, new link. Oh Lord. Why can't it just be simple? Reject all, save and exit. Why can't it be simple? Where's the picture that I was looking for? Close. Why can't this picture open in a new tab? Okay, eventually. Let's get this enlarged. Okay, and then seemingly from out of nowhere, at the height of the Jacksons' popularity, there came the Osmonds. Now, the Osmonds came from Utah, Mormon country, and there was a stark contrast in the look of the Jackson 5 to the look of the Osmonds. They had a couple of hits, but let's be honest. Let's be honest. They weren't very good. They weren't very good. They had Long Hair Lover from Liverpool, which was a nice tune. And Jimmy did that, Little Fat Jimmy at the front. Little Fat Jimmy at the front there. Yeah, that was his song. What else did they have? What was the other tune? They had another tune, Puppy Love. And they called it Puppy Love. That was a good tune. So they had two good tunes, and that was about it. And then there was a girl there. There she is. Donnie. Where's Donnie? There's Donnie. Donnie and Marie. Now I think about it, they look very much alike. Well, all of them look alike, but particularly Donnie and Marie. I think Donnie might have been they're considered the most handsome one. And then Marie, she was a good-looking girl. So they got their own TV show, Donnie and Marie. But as a band, they weren't very successful. Let's be honest. But the point is that they were brought up as a counter to the Jackson 5. The Jackson 5. They're a counter. And in a lot of ways, without putting too much of a point on it, I think that it's strange to me how Fury's kind of got popular. And I wonder, the Jackson 5, is it the Jackson 5? And I wonder, is he seen as a counter? I think it is. He's seen as a counter. Or otherwise, why wouldn't he have been big all along? Why did it take Joshua to get big for him to get big? You know what I mean? Where's the Jackson 5? There's the Jackson 5. Let's open that so we can get the juxtaposition. The juxtaposition. Show purpose. Can you just get the hell on up out of here? Do I have to? Oh no. Open this picture. Just open the picture alone. Open the picture alone. Okay, it's not going to let me do that. Okay. I don't think we need the juxtaposition. I think everybody know. Everybody know what the Jacksons look like. The Jacksons. The Osmonds. The Jacksons. The Jackson 5. Okay. So I'm going to cut that down. So yeah, I think that's partly what's happened. Is it weird? Kind of weird. But at the end of the day, hey, my thing is, if it makes boxing bigger, then it makes boxing bigger. And if it means that we can have big fights, the biggest fights over here in the UK, I'm down with the program. I'm down with it. Let's have a look. Where's the poll? Okay, so 86% of people are familiar with the Osmonds, 14% no. Pretty sure when I used to ask the question originally, the percentage were a lot less different. So I hope people aren't saying yes just because I've mentioned it before. Anyway, there's only a few people who've taken part in the poll. Please kindly do so if you have not. And please smash the like button if you are enjoying the show. Let me get through. The Arabs. Yeah, Bob questioning the Arab money. That's strange. Mind you, he's never really dealt with them. Bob's never dealt with the Arabs. Water's running out. Dang.
You're getting a bit parched there, Rafi. What happened?
I'm getting very parched.
What happened? You've been eating salty foods out there in England. It can't be that hot still. Come on.
Yeah, it's warmed up. It's been freezing temperatures for the last whole of last week. And the last couple of days, the temperatures just eased up and it's kind of getting nice, getting almost warm the last couple of days now, just thankfully, because it's been freezing. Joy's too dangerous. Yep. Puppy love, indeed. Donnie and Marie and little Jimmy. Yep. The Osmonds were whack. Yep. I know the Osmonds. Those are the days. Do you still have the pants? OMG. In the early days, they tried to compare the Osmond to the Jackson 5, but in reality, there were two different levels, and there was no comparison. Bay City Rollers, 300K PPVs. What was 300K PPVs?
I think they were talking about the Tyson, because I saw this dude who was with BT Sport, this Dev Sani guy coming on. He's pissed off. Oh, Eddie Hearn doesn't know the because apparently Eddie Hearn said the fight Tyson Fury did with Jerick did terrible. And Dev Sani's like, oh, he doesn't know the numbers and blah. So somebody asked him, well, remember, Rafi, we said before this fight, we still don't know how much the Dillian White fight did.
Yes.
We still don't know.
Correct.
So somebody asked him, like, well, could you tell us at least what the Dillian White fight? Mind you, he says Eddie Hearn doesn't know. And then comes back on to say he doesn't have the number either.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, why don't you shut up? Tyson Fury, nobody's buying Tyson Fury fights. Right? Yeah. He's fought twice now on pay-per-view. Twice. And no one can get no kind of even a rumored number. Nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, if Tyson Fury bringing in 300,000 and he's making y'all pay him like $20-something million or whatever to fight, that's crazy. I don't know, people like your boy Rick Glazer like to talk about how he's a big draw, big star. He's not a big star. People are not paying to watch Tyson Fury on TV. They're just not. Right?
For real.
They'll probably pay for the Undisputed fight because of the stakes of the event. But ain't nobody paying paying out their pocket for the Tyson Fury. Like who man? I can't wait to watch Tyson Fury fight Derek Chisora.
It's pumped up. It's pumped up like the Osmonds. It's pumped up like the Osmonds. Pumped up. It's pumped up. It's pumped up. Pumped up. I'm not saying that he's not talented. He's more talented than the Osmonds. I'll give him that. But I think it's a similar type. But there's parallels there. He's not lost. So you got to give him that. But
no, the guy can fight.
He can. Yeah.
The guy can fight. But let me not act like this guy gonna give you back. Like if you're the promoter, you'll be like, yo, I'm paying $20 million and you can't even give me back a return on my investment.
Yeah.
Why am I paying you this money? Like, what is money for? Why for? You go to America, Tyson Fury fighting in front of like 1,500 people in some airplane hangar somewhere against Otto Wallin. He ain't selling nothing over there. So they bring him back to England because TSA tell him he can't travel no more. The air marshals might grab him if he attempts to cross the Atlantic. Right? So now he in England running his scam because he can't go to America no more.
Yeah.
Okay, he gained some good turnouts live, but that don't pay the bills. Rafi.
For real.
People coming and paying the seats. Cool, that's great, but they ain't paying what I'm Tyson Fury asking. Come on, man.
For real. No bargain, no deal. And you know what? I think we've covered every damn thing I wanted to cover. I think we've covered apart from a little comedy piece right at the end. Little comedy piece I got for y'all. Those are the Osmonds peeps, and Jermaine had some good tunes. He's got a number of good tunes. Jermaine, they were talented. They played their own instruments. They were talented. The Jackson 5 are talented. Trust me. But let's bring down the Osmonds. Seen enough of them now. Where are they now? I might cover that next week. Where are the Osmonds? Somebody remind me to do a Where Are They Now of the Osmonds next week. Funny enough, I'm not saying it's funny, but Tina Turner, she's had a son who died yesterday or the day before, and he was 61. Tina Turner is still going strong. You see them? She's still going strong, but she's got the oldest son died, and now this one's died. She had 4 sons. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Would you smash Tina Turner?
Absolutely, under no regards.
Right now? Like at this age?
No way, no how. Absolutely not.
You would knock it down. Just to say.
Absolutely. You know, she's got to be 80 or something, brother.
So you're saying
that could contaminate. That could contaminate you. That could leave some kind of voodoo curse on you. An 80-year-old.
Just go slow. Don't go, full board.
Lord God, no, man. I couldn't do that. No, man. She might leave some kind of, them Louisiana. Them Louisiana women that still got that Creole. They got some Creole curses and some shiznicks. They're still in touch with some of that old African juju. So when you come down south, when you go down south, they're still in contact with some of the African juju.
The real thing.
Real juju.
Yeah.
Man, you sleep, she do some juju on you. You know what I mean? You're never the same again. I probably just aged by 30 years overnight, so she can, walking with a cane and everything's hunched over. And this is my man now. You know what I'm saying? Aged 30 years overnight. Oh, Lord.
But just to say.
I did Tina Turner. Absolutely not.
Tina Turner.
Absolutely not. Back in the day, different matter. Back in the day.
So you're saying when she passed over the 60 age, that was too much?
Yeah. When she passed over the 60 mark, that was too much. Tina Turner back in the day. Let me bring her up. Back in the day, Tina Turner. Wow, she was something else. She was something else. But no, I ain't licking down no 80-year-old woman. I don't care how much how big a bank account is. I ain't gonna do that, especially if she comes from down south in anywhere near Louisiana, anywhere near them New Orleans, anywhere near them Candyman territory, New Orleans, Louisiana, Alabama, all them places down there where they're still in touch with the real African juju. No.
So you're saying so hold on. Think of it like a prospect fighting a faded champion.
Yeah.
You're the prospect, and you get it like when Conor Ben knock out Chris Algieri.
Yeah.
Right? Chris Algieri name on he resume now.
Yeah. So I would not want an 80-year-old woman on my resume.
Okay, Rafi. I find you telling you ain't being honest now. But go ahead.
No. Listen, I promise you. I feel as if I had an 80-year-old woman on my resume, I feel as if a little bit of my soul had been taken. You know what I mean? I feel a little bit of my soul. I feel. Sorry?
Let me ask the chat. People in the chat.
Yeah.
Press 1 if you would knock down Tina Turner. Press 2 if no. Tina Turner, no.
Now.
Would you knock it down for your resume sake?
Yeah.
1 for yes, 2 for no.
Yeah.
Ask the chat.
Yeah, go on, chat. Come on. Come with it. Now you can see there. You can see there. That she has 3 pictures of her, well 4, but there's a cluster of 3. People, please, 1 for yes, 2 for no, please, and be honest. you can see on the left there, that's when I would lick it down. That's when Rafi would lick Tina Turner down on the left. That left picture there. You can see the face and everything there. Underneath here, that's when Rafi would lick Tina Turner down. Over here, most absolutely, certainly yes. But you see right here, that is when a lady might actually need a nappy.
Wow.
So if you're talking about licking down an 80-year-old woman, you might actually have to change a nappy first, and that's something that no.
Fine,
Just
fine.
no.
No, we got some dishonest people in the chat, but whatever. I mean,
Kang, I think you're braver than the average man.
I mean, I ain't say I would knock it down. I just asking a question.
No, but we know you would. And what I'm saying to you is that you're brave. I think you're braver than the average man.
Listen, man. How much Tina Turner would be willing to put in my bank account?
You know what?
Because let me tell you something. In order for me to gain more land holdings, you see, Ahab's come through and Ahab's keeping it 100.
Ahab's, where's Ahab's? There he is. There he said yes. Somebody else has said yes, though.
I mean, you got one to the top.
Boxing Merca has said yes.
But
if
Tina Turner willing to pay more than every charge,
we need Uncle Burnt Apostrophe's answer. He's ducked the question.
Oh, he ducked the question?
That might be a yes. If he's ducked it, that's
a
probably
yes.
a yes. That's a yes if he's ducked it.
You see how he talking about, oh, I want to be Eddie Hearn. He put up smiley faces and all that. I mean, keep it 100.
Okay, so that's a yes. Uncle Burnt Apostrophe is a yes. Yeah, that's a yes. Who else? ALBZ is a yes.
Keeping it 100.
Tony's saying absolutely not. Timothy Thomas is saying absolutely not. Uncle Burnt Apostrophe still keeping stum.
Ducking the question. That's a yes, though. That's a one.
That's a yes. You might as well just type in one. Uncle Burnt Up. I don't know if his missus might be there though. He might be on the big screen. His missus might be in the room. All right. Say no more. Uncle Burnt Apostrophe. If you say no more, we understand. Your girl's there. Your wife's there. Say no more. But no, I mean, if I'm going to be all the way honest, I have an aunt, not a blood aunt, but a woman who, I've known all my life, and she looked very much like Tina Turner. In her final years before she passed, she was wearing a nappy. So when I see Tina Turner now, and she looked like Tina Turner, her face looks, when she got into her 80s, her face looks like Tina Turner in her 80s, and she wore a nappy in the end. So when I see Tina Turner now, I remember my aunt who looked like her, who ended up wearing a nappy. So
what if she is not wearing a nappy? What if she has no incontinence?
Yeah.
What if she's fine?
No, I can't. When I see Tina Turner now, I just think the first thing I think is nappy.
All right, fine.
So
I gotta go to you do me.
Hey, that was the Iron Kong. Hey, Iron Kong, that was a fun entertainment. That was fun entertainment. You brought it with that last question there, kind of traumatized the Rafi, but you know what I'm saying. But it's a good question. It's a good.
Realize Burnt Apostrophe is still not answering the question.
Still ducking it.
Peace, Rafi, peace.
Hey, that was the Iron Kong people. That's the Iron Kong 2-6. And it was great that he took the time out. To come and share it with us. But Uncle Burnt Up, at least he ain't denying it. That's one thing I'll give him credit for. At least he ain't denying it. She will be friends with my gran. No, I ain't hanging around there eating scones and flirting and changing nappies. I ain't changing. I don't want to be changing nappies at this stage. This stage of my life. I'd rather eat Doritos. Sometimes Tina does look like she. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Quite often I don't flirt with her friends though. I have a cup of tea with my gran quite often. I don't flirt with her friends. If you believe that Philip Carl Robert doesn't flirt with his gran's friends, press 1. If you don't believe that Philip Carl Roberts doesn't flirt with his gran's friends, press 2. That's the last poll of the night, please. So it's 1 if you believe, 2 if you're a non-believer. Come on, folks. Come on, folks. I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way. I'll lead the way. Come on, folks. Come on, get them in. Get them in. Get them in. We got wait, where's Uncle Burnt Apostrophe? Let's see if he sits on the post of this one. Let's see if he 222. Sorry, Phil. Phil, sorry, mate. Phil, sorry, mate. She looks like she's having a hey, listen, anytime he walks in the door, every time he walks through the door, they fix up their hair, and they just kind of pat their hair down, the blue rinse, and they just fix it, they just kind of, hitch up the skirt a little bit so it's just above the knee. Just above the knee. You go, oh, he's grown into a handsome young man, hasn't he, Phil? Come and sit over here next to your Auntie Jean. Come and sit next to your Auntie Jean, Phil. OMG. Okay, folks, we've gone way into overtime. Way into overtime. Next week, we'll probably do a poll. Does Tina Turner wear a nappy? OMG. OMG. Looks like she... Oh, man. I can't believe it. Thanks for the vote. Yeah, unanimous. It's unanimous. Well, not unanimous. By a landslide. Landslide victory. Landslide. PCR. Flirts with his Nas mates. OMG, it's a landslide, Phil. Sorry, mate. The night is young, the night is not young, mate. It's after midnight. The Rafi got to get up for work in the morning. Okay. Okay, folks, it's been a good one. It's been a fun one. It's the hold on, let me get the proper picture back up here. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Where is it? There it is. Okay, we've covered it all. Big up to the Kong. Much appreciation for your time. Yeah, so there it is. We got on the road to Undisputed. We're on the road to Undisputed. Joseph Parker is coming back. He's got an opponent. He's got a dance partner by the name of Jack Massey, that nobody's ever heard of. And yeah, all that stuff. R.I.P. Terry Hall. Have a Merry Christmas, one and all. What's the date? Is there going to be another show before Christmas? 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Oh, there isn't. Oh, no, there isn't. Probably not. No. Not going to be another show before Christmas. Wow, that came real quick. Okay, peace and power. Merry Christmas to you all. Have a good one. Have a blessed one. It's Raphael Dawkins. It's Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares. And it is the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. Don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio. And we are out. Blessed. Merry Christmas.